Hello and welcome to this very special and very important What's Map special announcement. I'm BonBonB and you are very welcome. So the special announcement is going to be split into three sections. First of all, we're going to start off with a whole bunch of apologies. Then we're going to move into what has happened and why it happened. And then we'll finish with what the heck I'm going to do about it. Right, let's start off with the apologies. I'll start off apologizing directly to the following 7 creators. They are Brodity, Vec, Persis2000, Emidnegzap, Hoo Hee Ha, Dongwater67, and Constapelm. And also I need to apologise to absolutely everybody who watches the reviews to find out what works, what the good maps are, what the bad maps are, whether they've got good water flow, all that sort of stuff, because I've kind of failed you specifically with the water flow and water levels in the last week and the upcoming for the reviews for the rest of this week. We'll get to that in a moment. Let me give you the background of what's happened. So on the 14th of July, review What's Map 987, one of our very top creators, Anapu Merinageru, raised a comment about the Tides mod, which is currently apparently very broken. And it's causing tidal waves for a lot of people, and that my intermission linking to the Tides mod tutorial is a bit obsolete because with the mod being broken, obviously a tutorial for a broken mod is pointless, really, isn't it? I think so. And they thought so. So anyway, I went off to the workshop and there are indeed quite a few people complaining that the mod is broken. And so I had to check it out. So I loaded up my very own map, St. Catherine's Point, which was built very much for the Tides mod itself. And so I know how the map works, I know what I'm looking for, and I know if the map, I'll be able to see if actually the mod is broken. Well, it's not broken, but it is much more sensitive than it was in the months when it was released. And so you have to work with some really low tide settings, which, to be fair, most places in the world have fairly gentle tides. There are places with rip tides, which is a different story altogether, but most places will just have a gentle up and down tide, a couple of tides per day, and this can be safely simulated with the Tides mod within by TPB. So anyways, I'm quite happy that the Tides mod isn't broken and that the link to the tutorial is fine. So anyway, having tested the Tides mod, reinstalled it and testing it, I went into the options menu and went into the enable Tides button. I clicked on that, so it's no longer operational. I didn't need to uninstall it, I just needed to click that, so it's no longer. But you can see it's still enabled, and this is where the problem is. So for the last week, where I've been talking about, certainly there's been a couple of maps where the tide has, the sea level has been somewhat lower than it should be. And in some of the upcoming reviews this week, you'll see more of this. And on Monday next week's show, I've already pre-recorded that one, and there will be issues on that map as well. Now, this is not good. This is not good because I'm saying that these maps are slightly flawed, and they're not. I'm slightly flawed, except for the Tides mod is slightly flawed, because if you have a look here, I don't know if you can hear my mouse button, let me just give it a few clicks. There you go, that's my mouse button. Let me go over the radio button here. First of all, let's do the this radio button just to show you. I can switch that one on and off with the mouse. This one though, it's fixed. Enable Tides is fixed. So I do remember clicking on that. I didn't bother checking to see that the button had gone out. Came out of the menu, and we've had the Tides enabled, well, ever since. So there's the problem. So yeah, we've got a broken radio button. The mod still works fine. If you are going to be using the Tides mod, yeah, have the settings between like 0.2, possibly at a maximum 0.5, but I'd settle between 0.2, 0.3 would be ideal, and you won't get any tidal waves. However, you won't be able to disenable the tides, and if you're doing some reviews of maps, you may be breaking those maps. Not good. So anyway, my apologies. I didn't notice that I can't disable the tides. So yeah, that's my bad, and I am 100% responsible and culpable for that. So what I'm going to do, because I cannot re-record the reviews that have already gone out, and the reviews that are recorded but have yet to go out. I just haven't got the time to re-record them. We're coming up towards the 1000th show. I'm trying to get ahead on my workload, and to re-record the shows that are pre-recorded, I'd need to find somewhere around 10 or 11 hours, I feel, to re-record those shows, and it's just not gonna happen. Just can't happen. I just don't have the hours in my day to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let those shows go out with a little disclaimer in the comments. Sorry, in the description. And what I'm also going to do is put a little pop-up at the start of the show linking to this announcement. So hopefully people will actually see this, check it out, and understand what's going on. Then on Sunday, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a special show, a short show, that is going to go back, take a second quick look. We're not going to do a full re-review, just a quick look at each map this week and see whether the star ratings need to be adjusted, and in some cases they will need to be adjusted, no doubt. I haven't actually checked them out directly yet, but I just know that there have been stars lost because of this. And the same will happen on Monday's show. On Monday's show, it's pre-recorded already. I'm already ahead of schedule to Monday. I can't re-record that one as well. It's a very, very nice map for Monday, and it's ruined by the Tides mod being enabled. So that's by the creator Constapelm. So just a forward apology for that one as well. And again, what I'll do is I will record a separate announcement show that will go out at 5 minutes after the first review with a corrected star ratings for that one on Monday. As of Tuesday, we'll put the Tides off. Well, I'm going to uninstall them. I'm just going to get them off of my system because this just cannot be allowed to continue. So anyway, apologies to everybody, you, those 7 creators for your good work, which I've ruined. Yes, the Tides mod is working, but this button isn't. Dagnabbit. And thanks very much for watching. Carry on. You can carry on watching What's Map now. Now you know what's going on. And of course, be kind in the comments to this poor creator here. Try not to be too harsh on me. And I know it's going to be hard. I know it's going to be very hard, but don't be too harsh. Thanks for watching. See you very, very soon.